What's the word, boxing fans? Your boy Los with FightHype. I'm here with Bernie the boxer. Bernie, how you feeling, my brother?
All is well, man.
I hear that. So we have the fight this weekend, Chavez versus Jake Paul. How do you see that fight playing out, man?
I feel like, for a novice like Jake Paul, fighting a guy like Chavez, it's a step up based on experience. We all know Chavez, kind of past his prime and past his potential, but he still got the experience, and we know how long that, so.
What would it mean for Chavez if he was able to, shock the world and get Jake Paul out of there? Because, like you said, a lot of people are giving Jake more the edge because, it looks like Chavez is on his way out.
Yeah, like he ain't got his heart into it. That's why. But for Chavez, it won't mean nothing. I mean, he already had a title before. He already been on a big stage. He already made millions. So it'll just be something you can, everybody like to win at something. So it just feel good to win.
Absolutely. Now, another fight that's very popular on the card this weekend is going to be Scoffield versus Farmer. How do you see that playing out?
Well, Farmer been, Farmer, he been at a higher level fighting. He been coming up very short in these fights with young guys, volume punchers, and Scoffield is inexperienced. It's a good fight. It's a fight I would say he should have been looking at more than the Shakur fight. He should have been being more realistic. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If Scoffield is able to get, when he gets Farmer out the way, because a lot of people are giving him also the edge, do you think chasing Shakur would even be a good idea after what happened with them in Riyadh?
No, I think he blew that, so we ain't gonna worry about that.
That's gone.
No, I think he blew that. He blew that with a lot of people. I mean, I think his stock went down for real. But with Farmer, like I say, he's I hope he get his hand raised. He needs to get his hand raised.
I seen Schofield Sr. today, and he was like, "Yo, man, after this fight, I promise you, we chasing Shakur again." And I was like, "I hear
talk
you."
is cheap. It don't matter. They talk for 2 years or whatever to get the fight, and then you backed out. I don't know. Don't make no sense. And if it wasn't nothing to hide, you would say it with conviction. But anyway, I don't even care about that. So like I say, Tevin Farmer need his hand raised.
Absolutely.
Tevin Farmer need his hands raised. If he get his hand raised, then he get another fight where he making some money and stuff like that. So he needs his hand raised. He done put up a lot of good fights, but he just haven't got his hand raised. So hopefully he can do a little bit more to get his hand raised.
Absolutely. Now, Bernie, I'll be remiss not to ask. We have two legends stepping into the ring September 13 in Las Vegas, Nevada.
You ain't saying Griffin.
Oh, excuse me?
You ain't saying about Avius Griffin.
Oh no, that's my guy too, man. Don't even get me wrong.
We gotta talk about Avius Griffin.
All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, man.
You know what I'm saying? Come
let's
on,
talk
man.
about it.
Hey,
Griffin.
We fighting a
getting
good
in there.
in Rodriguez. You know what I'm saying? He been in the ring with some of the best. He got some talent.
Rodriguez was talking crazy to him today.
Yeah. It's a mental warfare, psychological warfare when you're in the boxing. You know what I mean? It ain't just for entertainment. It's to try to throw your opponent off in some type of way, and you can do that in multiple ways. And it's an old-fashioned tactic, just talking stuff.
What is the best way, do you think, for Griffin to, go into this fight and get him out of there?
He already got dynamic power. You already know that. So
yeah, 16 knockouts, 17 fights. It's crazy, man.
Man, you know what I'm saying? He hit like a heavyweight. So you know what I'm saying? Like I say, like the man said himself, put a little finesse on it. You know what I'm saying? And drop the boom on him. That's what he gonna do.
Facts.
Shout out Chat Town.
Facts. Now, Bernie,
go ahead.
The topic, bro. The two legends.
Yeah.
Crawford, Canelo, September 13, Las Vegas, Nevada. This, a week ago on Sunday, we seen the press conference, the shove, the push. Bernie, with all due respect, how real was that? We had Oscar de la Hoya making a video saying that was false. It was made up. It was staged. What is your opinion on it?
It looked real to me. Crawford stepped to him, and Canelo threw a little push in there because he was violating his space.
Do you think the fight is a little bit more personal now, or do you think it's still at a good standpoint with him?
These guys is the best of the best. It's personal.
It's personal.
Not against the one or the other. About the win, the legacy. That's what these guys is about.
Now, do you think the pressure is more on Canelo than on Terrence so that he doesn't lose to the smaller man?
Listen, the the smaller man it's about level, it's about greatness, and Crawford is great. So when Crawford wins, it's not a knock on Canelo. It's just a big up to Crawford. That's just it. That's it. Ain't no other way.
Yeah.
It's not a knock on Canelo. It's
I feel
a big
you.
up, like Crawford. Like I say, he's still sharp as hell. Crawford been whooping ass all the time. He don't ever get. He dominated Madrimov no matter what they say.
Yeah,
He's
and a lot of
smart
people
fighter.
say that he didn't, you know, and I think I had my bag on Terrence. I was like, yo, Terrence got that.
But
fair
he
and
dominated
square.
him.
Yeah.
Go watch the fight. He dominated the man.
Yeah.
In whatever fashion, slow, but he dominated the man. Go watch it. Never hurried, never rushed, never hurt, never wobbled. Took some good shots, but that guy was world champ.
It's going to be a great fight come September 13. I'm sure of that. We got two of the best fighters in the
We're
world.
gonna smoke him.
Absolutely.
We're gonna box him to death. We're gonna hit him with some shit, 2 pieces in a biscuit. You understand? We're gonna do all that shit to him.
I hear that.
I ain't talking about you, but it's gonna be you too. Okay, we're talking about you, but it's gonna be you too now. It's gonna be you too now, bum. And now you too, bum.
What round? What round
Sleep.
prediction, Bernie? What round
Rodriguez,
prediction?
We're gonna roll him up. We're gonna fry him. We're gonna deep fry him. Chat Town Finest. You understand? Chat Town Finest gonna roll him up. Gonna deep fry him.
My God.
Rodriguez send him back to Jersey Shore. Yeah.
Bernie, last question, man. I'll be remiss not to ask
Back
this
to
one.
the tennis club. Send him back to the tennis club. Send him back to the tennis club. All right, go ahead. Cool.
Last question, man. I'd be remiss not to ask
Now you
this.
see how he messed with me though. It's cool.
Yeah. As soon as he saw you, he got mad
He started
defensive.
messing with me, thinking I'm talking about him. I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about Canelo.
We passed that part already.
Yeah.
You missed it. But yeah, I'd be remiss not to ask you. You stirred up some stuff, Bernie. You stirred up
They
some
messed
stuff.
with me. I didn't do nothing. I was just chilling.
Yikes. I'd be remiss not to ask, man. Manny Pacquiao, Barrios, you know, Manny Pacquiao's coming back from retirement. You know, he's a little older now. How do you see that fight playing now? And what advice, you know, would you have for Manny Pacquiao facing these younger fighters, man? These dangerous younger fighters.
Stay away from him. I mean, go sit down somewhere. But you know, he got a name, and the division looked weak, and they see an opportunity to create history and try to, which is good management. You know what I'm saying? And if you see a spot, take it. You feel me? So, I mean, he win the championship. That's more money. That's more prestige to the country. That's, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, fellas don't got nothing to be doing. He ain't no congressman like that. He got a good mind. He got a good heart. But he ain't to do all that. You know what I'm saying? He live his life the best way he can as an example. But man, he a fighter. He needs something to be doing. He still got the fire to be doing it. And that's it. Even that stuff never go away. You know, Jack Johnson was still doing exhibitions at 50. You know, it's just something that they do. You know,
Yeah.
it's fighting. It's just what they do. That's it.
It's something hard to hang up. I'm gonna assume, right? You hang
Exactly.
up the gloves and step
Exactly.
away.
So you got maybe about the limit 50 now.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you have Archie Moore who fought in his 50s. You know, so you got select guys that's doing that, and it's still hard to hang them up. Like I say, so gonna give this guy a shot. The welterweight division is wide open, and why not?
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Bernie the boxer.
That's right.
Bernie, thank you very much, man. Fight Hype, we out.